going through all our cassettes, and Dave sends the song down, and so we put it on repeat and just let it play over and over and over with the ocean, you know, crashing, and until it started to sound like a song on the radio. And with this particular song, Dave wrote, just like he did with Don't Come Around Here No More. He wrote, everybody loves you, you know, but you're the only one, I'm the only one that knows you really, da da da. He wrote those 4 lines, and that's a little different than just having somebody send you an empty track, because then he started the story. So he started it, so you then have to build a story around those 4 lines. So I started building a story around those 4 lines. And, you know, I finished it in about one night. And then I went back to my house where we recorded the record, and we threw the words on the first verse. And we sent him back the first verse. And he liked it. And I said, okay, now, well, if you like it, and if you like where I'm going with this, then I'm going to go do the second verse. So I went and I did the second verse, and we sent that back, and the song was written, basically. So that was the song we started with at Dave's studio, High Window. So that's really how it all began. And You May Be the One was the second song that we started when we moved into my house. I mean, my last show is like a Elton John music, right, that's coming out. And I'm done. And I got an offer to play a big Halloween thing in San Francisco. I'm like, I'm so in, I'm there. And I'm going in costume, and so are the girls, and it's, you know, so I am that person. And so when I found out about it, I was at first I was thrilled that my little idea of costuming myself since 1975 had worked so well, and that people really did like all my choices of clothes that I wear on stage. And that, you know, if I get a white dress, that everybody gets a white dress, and if I go back to black, everybody goes back to black. And if I wear these boots, everybody, instead of the ones that come to here, everybody goes to that. So it's like, I love that. I feel like, you know, I got to not only be a singer, but I got to be a trendsetter. And the fact that it continued, in the beginning it was just like a great fun thing that I thought would happen once, you know. The fact that it has continued until now, I'm thrilled, because I love the fact that people love my music enough to gather and dress up like me, you know, because I do that. And you know, one of these days, I'm going to dress up like me.
And go.
We're waiting!
And nobody's going to know it's me, though. And then I'm going to just saunter up there to the stage and take off my fantastic mask that I'll be wearing and just break into Edge of 17. You know what? I'm not ever going to write that kind of book. If I ever write a book, it'll be vignettes. It'll be, you know, it'll be the day I joined Fleetwood Mac. It'll be the day I met Lindsay. It'll be the day I decided to do a record with Dave Stewart. It'll be the magical moments. I am never going to write a book to drag people through the dredges of my life, because I don't think people need to know that. I think that everybody has heard me do enough interviews. So he'll send me 13 tracks, and he'll just say tracks for Stevie. And I'll sit and I'll listen to them by myself, and me and the girls, and we'll like, you know, maybe we'll write a song to some of them, and maybe we won't. And Mike is great, and he's been wonderful to me my whole life since I met him in 1979. He does that. So I've used a lot of his tracks. Tom Petty does too. So, but this is very different.
Yeah,
this is not like listening to a track and going, I don't really like that, because you don't want to hurt. You don't want to hurt people's feelings. You don't want to say, well, I think that sucks. And also, I don't like the way you're putting my words to that music that I think sucks.
But
so you're making my words suck, actually.